Hey guys, today we're going to talk about why beauty cannot be put in a box. There are so many different kinds of people in the world, different ethnicities, different races, different types, and this diversity is beautiful. There are Indian people, Caucasian people, Mongolian people, Slavic people, African American people, Asian people, and all these people come with their unique facial features, skin complexion, body type, lip shape, nose shape, bone structure, and hair type. And this shows us how diverse the humankind is. And this is something to be cherished because that means we are all beautiful in our own unique ways. But unfortunately, society puts us into different categories to call us pretty. Certain skin colors, certain body types, certain hair types and hair colors, they get praised by society. And people who have these certain features get followers, get praised, get recognition, and they go up in their careers because they have this certain features, something that society deems pretty. And this one type beauty ideal gets so common in cinema, in music, in everyday culture that other types of beauty don't get recognized or acknowledged. So, what drives this change? I think first, it's plastic surgery. People change themselves through cosmetic surgery. They enhance their bodies to be praised, to be called beautiful. And these procedures include rhinoplasty, Botox, lip fillers, breast implants, and sometimes double eyelid surgery. And second, we have looks maxing communities on the internet telling younger people how to transform their faces, their bodies. They have something called bone smashing, which is hitting your cheekbones with an object repeatedly to make your cheekbones look permanent. And these people also use steroids to enhance the testosterone hormone. And they also use peptides, and they have this excessive gym culture. And the majority of these communities are men. Of course, there could be women too. And then we have skincare. People think that having 20-step skincare routine will magically transform your skin, but you have to give time to these products before switching them. Everything takes time. And we also have a community of people who do morning shed. The night before, these people go to bed with tapes on, masks on, and they wake up and they shed these things and they think they look prettier. They believe that the uglier you go to bed, the prettier you're going to wake up. Of course, you can do whatever you want to do. Everyone has their own agency and autonomy. I'm not against skincare. I just want to emphasize that this is not the only way to be accepted. This is not the only way to get recognized and praised. But people do these things directly or indirectly to get accepted, to bond, to just be validated by society and by their peers because people, humankind, they bond over familiarity, not through difference. So, why does society categorize us? Beauty is so complex and vast that it cannot be fully explained through only one body type, through only one skin complexion, or one facial feature, one lip shape. It is so vast that it needs recognition, it needs details to be acknowledged. For example, saying pale skin, a thin figure, heart shaped lips, and double eyelids are the beauty standards of Asia is an insult to Asia. Because Asia is so big and so vast to have only one type of beauty ideal. Asia has countries like South Korea, North Korea, Japan, China, India, Thailand, Taiwan, and many other countries. So it's only unfair to define a whole continent's beauty standards through one body type, through one specific face, and through one specific skin complexion. Because Asia is a very, very big continent that has many countries. But I think since society cannot fully understand and grasp the concept of beauty and how complex and layered it is, it finds the solution in categorizing it and putting people in those categories and name those categories as beautiful, mid, ugly, or something like that. Because by categorizing it, society aims to eliminate fear. Fear towards beauty and how complex it is. So it is easier to have a beauty standard and point out those who fit into these beauty standards. So putting this beauty concept into narrow boxes and working from there is easier than understanding all kinds of beautiful, all unique features of human beings. Because when you see something, standardize something, control something, capitalize on something, they cannot be scary anymore because you know all the extent and all the borders of that thing. So, how to tackle this problem? I know it may sound boring, but everyone is really pretty and unique in their own ways because we carry the facial features, the body types, the DNAs of our ancestors, the DNAs of our foremothers and forefathers. In a world where everyone else is trying to be someone else, being yourself unapologetically is really a superpower. People have the same eyebrows, same faces, same makeup, same clothing choices, and same bodies sculpted through cosmetic enhancements. So when everyone is trying so hard to be someone else, when you stay true to yourself, you are unique already. And I will voice my personal opinion here. I think people with the most cosmetic surgeries performed on them are the most insecure. Because the more you fix something, the more you see something to fix. And sadly, these people can develop body dysmorphia, a phenomenon where you see flaws that are often invisible to others. This happens because you are hyper vigilant and hyper fixated on yourself. Because the more you look, the more you see flaws. And even if the things that were not flaws in the first place will start to look like flaws to you. Do you really want your life to turn into a constant observation battle? You observe yourself, and then you start observing others. And it prevents you from living your life. Love yourself, protect yourself, respect yourself. Respect yourself so much that you have the audacity to say, this is me, this is who I am, and I'm not going to change for a beauty trend that will only last 5 years. 1 year or 2 years, because society and big brands, they have been capitalizing on our insecurities for ages. And when you think of it, they were not insecurities, they were just our bodies, they were just our faces, our normal bodies, faces, skin complexion, and everything you can think of. They were labeled as ugly or inadequate to milk us like a cow, to get our money, to get our energy, to get our peace, and to make us feel not good enough, for us to change ourselves, to fit into a standard that society deemed beautiful. But who is society? Society is us. If we start recognizing, cherishing, and acknowledging all kinds of beauty around us, no one can tell us what is beautiful and what's not.